Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. We are doing more of the gameplay. I'm just excited to play the game, let me tell you. So, there's a lot to do. I'm very excited to keep moving. We're actually pretty close to getting into the Monster Train 1 clans at this point, but we're not quite there yet. So I'm going, at my own pace, right? I want to develop a mastery over the new stuff, also because it's new, I'm very excited about it. And then once we've gotten at least some of that down, I want to then explore some other options. I want to check out the other stuff, see how it fares in the modern world. That all said, the main intro that I wanted to go over is I picked up some games from the Steam Summer Sale. I picked up Schedule 1, which, despite the fact that it is about drugs and everything, it's honestly pretty suitable for work, frankly. The game is very straightforward, it's a fun little simulator. I actually really enjoy that. My SO and I have been playing it together. She's been playing it a truckload, and she loves that game so much. And she's been asking me and begging me to play it with her. And it's like, all right, usually I bounce off of this genre pretty hard. Simulators like that, shopping market simulator, for instance, usually don't hold me for very long. The gameplay loop is like addicting and fun, but I just kind of fall off of it pretty quickly. And a lot of the goals, especially the in-game like achievements or goals or whatever, they all feel out of reach or just like ages away. This has a really satisfying gameplay loop that's actually way better when you have multiplayer. It's kind of interesting. You get to have one person like do the fabrication and one person do the selling and everything. And I'm being intentionally vague a little bit because I know this sort of stuff. The type of folks we have watching the channel, I don't want to go into excruciating detail. But as far as Sims go, it's actually very fun. I really enjoy playing with another person. Makes it a lot more enjoyable. I do all the fabrication and then she does all the selling, and it's very entertaining. So good stuff. I also picked up Look Outside, which is extremely cursed so far. I've spent about 2 hours on it and have died repeatedly and really struggled through it. And I am bad with horror games. In general, I find that this is actually something I've talked about a little bit before, but I tend to be very receptive to that sort of thing in the sense that I am very scared when playing horror games. They affect me and make me and it's so much like genuine frighteningly spooky stuff. It's kind of interesting. It's weird because I get so into it that it's hard to pull out, and I'm looking around the room terrified. Maybe it's a really good audience response, I think. So, but this game is really good horror. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't spent a lot of time in it, but it's spooky and concerning, and there's like an interesting gameplay loop, and I haven't gotten too far into it, but it's kind of honestly like survival horror in a sort of Earthbound styled gameplay where you have this top-down view, 2D, and the combat is turn-based and very similar to like Earthbound or something. The graphics and everything are very reminiscent of that. So had a lot of fun with that. What else did I pick up? I picked up some other game as well. Oh yes, a game that's very old, Carrion. I hear it's very quick and fun, but yeah. I was like, all right, why not? It's like I got it as part of a bundle for like $2. So I was like, all right, even if it's only 6 hours or whatever of gameplay for $2, I'm good with it. So those were my pickups. I'm very excited to get it. A lot of horror in there and just some kind of weird stuff. Might grab some more things, but we'll see. For now, I have so many things I want to play that finding time to play all of them is the challenge, right? It's like I want to record Monster Train, but I also want to do other stuff and play those other games. I want to, of course, spend time with my SO. I find that pretty important. I don't want to just be like, whoops, and then I don't spend any time with her. So you can only play so much Monster Train before things get out of hand. All right, so we are on the lookout for additional stuff here, right? I want to get Overlord if I can. I want to play Lady Avarice if I can. Those are on the short list. And then the other one, we got Spore Singer well enough. It wasn't a full run of it, but I kind of have a good sense for how this plays now. And I do think that the Everbloom dip is really good regardless. We got it at rank 1, so I never saw the final rank, but it's fine. What else? Let's see. I think I'm done with the Underlegion tests right now. I do want to also, yes, I want to try to get it Hungers. I think Devour looks really good, so I'm very excited to play that. For now, we're going to play, I think it's going to be Gilda, because I would like to see the Lady Avarice path. It's been a while since I've hit up a Pyreborne run, so we'll kind of give that a shot. So that's where we're going. Seems good. We're pretty close to getting the W, so yeah, all right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and get started. As always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. You know, I have a Discord server. If you want to chat at any point, come tell me a story. I'll be honest, I'm actually really happy that I started talking about having a Discord server. This is not something I mentioned in videos prior to Monster Train 2's release, but it's something that, you know, there's been a lot of folks who have joined and just said nice things, and it's been really pleasant, actually. You can find the info for it on my info section on my main channel. You can kind of scroll down there and it's in a little invite link that's permanent. And yeah, it's just been like nice chatting, you know, hearing some other people's HVAC problems and other sort of things. And just like, I don't know, it's nice. So I've really enjoyed it. If you've joined recently, thanks. You know what? I appreciate that, genuinely. So anyway, let's play some Monster Train. Let's click the buttons, all set up. Here we go. Yeah. Now, what do we do if we don't see the path we want to see? That is okay. If I don't see it, it's okay. We'll try it another time. I'm not going to keep grinding the champion to see if we roll it. It's a 1 in 3. It is what it is. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Got a chance, I 100%ed Hogwarts, the wizard game, which is fun. It was an enjoyable romp through open world land. Had some fun moments, a decent story. I enjoyed it. Without getting too far into it, I didn't want to spend too much money on it, so I got it on super mega sale. Paid less than $10 for it, I think, if memory serves. It might have actually been like exactly $10. So from my perspective, that's about as good as it was going to get. And, you know, it's like a 60-hour game, pretty enjoyable. So, yeah, I'd give it like a above average rating. Positive for sure, but nothing like to write home about. It's, you know, if you're tight on time, it's not the game I'd recommend. It's not, you know, if you're tight on time and you can play one game this year, play Expedition 33 just straight up. Like, that is the choice, and it's not even close. But I wouldn't even consider going there. I had fun, though. It was a good, enjoyable little exploration romp through Wizard Land. So, yeah, fair enough. All right, so today we are facing Seraph Entropy Seraph, rather. I should really say it that way. We have Pushback Archean and Damage Shield Kale. Yeah, Damage Shield Kale is spooky, if only because I almost called them grubs for some reason. The cherubs have a lot of health. They're 60 health each, which makes them very difficult to answer. The waves themselves aren't too terrible, though. Even if you leak them, the executioners that hit, they're like 4 damage, right? It's not that big of a deal. I mean, obviously you don't want to eat like 6 hits from them, so don't let them walk up uncontested, but it's not too bad overall. Combat, it's really the wave composition that's not as scary, in my opinion. But, you know, Spike's Kale has curses, which is tough, and then I think Vampiric Feed Kale has the highest damage output, which is terrifying, so. Anyway, we have Bogworm's Growth. We get some Space Growth. Incredible. We get Lava Flow, Gravity, and Astrologer. Gravity's a really good card, especially with Intrinsic. You get started in Full Moon, which I think is great. Lets you go ahead and immediately Intrinsic this to ascend a floor together. Astrologer is fine, I guess. He's a good unit if you have the Moon Cycle. We don't, because we are default Luna, which I didn't say. It's Exile Pyreborne default Luna. So we have Witch Weaves. I don't think he's going to be great. We might pivot off of him, but he'll at least do fine in the early game. Alright, Herschel's Horde. Increase healing from spells by 10. Kingdom's Tears, or Manifold Mirror. Manifold Mirror is always kind of neat, but it doesn't do anything. It's a good artifact. Usually, it's nice to play around, especially if you have an early arm shop, which we do if we want to go there. Though I think I value the double steel shops pretty highly. Kingdom's Tears, however, with a big fat hit point stack on Gilda, means that I could use Witch Weaves to just heal. And if we see Phase Blessing, it's great, so I'm going to take it. We do see Lady Avarice. Cool, I'm going to click it. I want to see how this plays. We are at a point in this game where, despite the fact that my run history, I can't actually show you it here, I have a pretty good setup. I have what, 5 wins without reset right now, which I think is great. Taking this trial, it's just -1 draw, which is impactful, but I still take it. Regardless, I have a pretty good win streak, and I'd like to keep winning, but it's not a big deal if I fail, right? I'm not that concerned about it. So, with that in mind, I want to experiment with potentially bad champion paths. This is all about learning, right? So, if I mess up, fair enough. Right, so she enchants for Avarice to the floor. I've seen this path before, I just haven't clicked it. So that's interesting, but... Right, now the interesting thing really is that there's really no reason not to, I guess, just click the whelps. I mean, I guess I'll put it in back and it attacks for marginally more damage and dies. Like, fine. Yeah, like, we put a whelp on middle and I blast it to get the collector. I put one, I mean, I guess I can lava flow downstairs. Then we whelp, then we blast that, and that's pretty decent, right? I'd like to see if I can get enemies to walk up at least, so that I can get some Avarice value, just kind of, I would say, the goal. It's going to be hard, because she does 30 in front, though, so I don't know. I would like to save a lava flow and try to connect it with the boss, possibly. But being honest, I don't think I'm going to get a lot of... I don't think I'm going to get a lot of, what is the word I'm looking for? Redraws? I guess there might be a chance. It's what, 1, 2, 3 more turns. One wave on bottom, one wave on middle, and then it sends. So with 3 more turns, I'm seeing 12 more cards. I redraw on the second turn there. Is a possibility I see it before the end. I should hold on to this then. Okay, fair enough. I wasn't considering the curse, which is annoying. I'm going to shoot once for the curse, get rid of that. Heal in front upstairs. I do earn some money, which is cool. I will get rid of the curse here for sure. Let's see. Let's see. We get 4 attacks in. Killing the front enemy is not bad. 4 attacks does deal with this guy. Is it 4? Yeah, it's 4. He attacks 1, 2, 3, 4. Or dying. Yeah, I'll push this. Doesn't do anything. It's fine. Right, the thing is you want to... It's painful to eat this sap, right? So now, a real big brain choice, in my opinion, is you ascend the Avarice buddy up, and then we can heal it. And this doesn't bother me at all, because if I play the Steward, it just dies anyway, right? And if I kill it, it doesn't do anything. Now, and I'm not redrawing here either, because this guy heals, right? So there's no real benefit to doing pretty much anything here, I think. Yeah, we just let this sit, actually, which feels kind of bad, but it's okay. Okay, having a man there does help. We do see the lava flow. It's actually huge. I do win. I'd like to see... I don't know if... I'm not going to do the math. Hey, if I can get more swings out of Astrologer, I think it's good. I want to try to maximize dollar bills here, because this is power into the next turn. So, next wave. We do get a lot of cash. I feel pretty good about that. It's got to be Alchemy, as much as I love Lava Armor here. Haven't mastered Flicker, and the thing is this card's not bad, but this card is just not as good as the other commons in vast majorities of circumstances. Like, I don't hate this. If you have Pyre Gel synergy, it's cool, but anyway, I'm going to click Dragon's Horde again, right? Like, of course. Eclipse Chamber? What a role in my common pack. It's Bloody Moon, and it's not particularly close here, right? I think this card is fantastic. It does 25 baseline with a +10. This clears Supplicants. Not that we have them on the radar yet, but we might run into them. What is the Chosen on Hail Damage Shield? Man, this is something I need to learn. Logbook real quick. Bestiary. Let's go through this. What is it? So, Chosen, is it a Flagellant? No, that's on Archean. The Acolyte's there too. What do we get on this? I know it's Bastions on... Maybe it's Zealot. It's Bastions on Vampiric. I remember this guy because the frontline dude that has this is crazy. That's a tier 3 unit, which is part of what makes Vampiric so spooky. And I know it is Supplicants on Spikes. I think it might be Zealots here. No, the Zealots probably show up in the Vampiric combat. Not actually sure. Anyway, I'm clicking Bloody Storm. I have no Conduit right now, so I don't think Celestial Storm plays nicely. I don't want the Curse, obviously, but, like, fine. Sure, whatever. It's fine. Now, here's the question. What banner unit helps me the most here? If I don't see Phase Blessing, we're going to be looking for other modes of survivability. Like, Pyreborne units are pretty decent. Astrologer is okay. I think there is a strong argument for the magic shop here. You may ask why. First of all, we have a steel shop on 3 that I can go to. Second of all, I think there is a lot of value in something like, Lunar Priestess helping out with a little bit of astrologer value if we want to go that route. I also think there's a strong argument for remove consume right now, and intrinsic as well. I could ascend the floor together. So, and plus 10s. I think the magic shop is stronger here. If I had a better unit, I don't think the multi-strike into astrologer line is necessarily right, and we could roll some real trash on Pyreborne banner stuff. So we're gonna go to the magic shop here. I think it's correct. Double stack holdover. What an interesting choice. Double stack. We don't have a double stack play here. Let's see what our banner is. Okay, well, I'm gonna take Shade Guard. I think he is a rock solid addition to this run no matter what we do. -1 holdover. I don't know what this holdover is. Bloody Moon, holdover on this. I mean, the problem is Entropy kind of violates this pretty hard with the Purified Souls being indestructible to it. We're going to be looking for another solution here. But I don't think it's double stack. I'm definitely not. I don't care about Lava Flow that much. -1 is not bad. -1 plus 10 on Bloody Moon is just probably one of the better ways of doing it. It's a positive swing. I'll at least purchase this. 20 consume. I think you do always put this into Witch Weave when you get the opportunity. It's a good way to burn this card. We'll spin this now. Okay, we get the remove consume. And I get the -2 consume. I can actually afford it. That's correct. I give up the plus 10, which I am kind of sad about, but I think that this is just a much better situation. We dupe the alchemy once, and we feel like we can actually generate Dragon's Horde in a competent way. It's also going to somewhat depend on where we get our stupid Bogworm's growth setup. Arc of Invasion. The likelihood we draw pings on turn 1 is really high. So we have... The problem, of course, is if you draw all whelps, you're in kind of a nasty situation. What's the odds of that? We can heal Gilda back up if she gets pummeled. I think it's okay. This is Conduits BT dubs with the... We get it on middle, it looks like. Conduits with the Spikes boss. So I'm going to do Gilda up top again. We'll put Astrologer in. I'm going to Shade Guard middle because I would love to ascend him. And I guess I'll put the Steward down. Sure, why not? We'll make a floor out of it. Cool. Now I realize this does hurt the whelp situation, right? We can ping something upstairs. This floor is full. This turn is fully playable. We ping one guy for sure. Bloated whelp downstairs. Send it. Always click the alchemy. We take this one in order to pop an enemy on top. All good. Cool. I could have ascended a guy here. I know it makes more money, but I think pinging there maybe made more sense. It's hard to say. All right, continue to... Now this is a descend moment, which is fine. Heals are pretty solid. I think we definitely need a lava flow on middle, maybe? Is that right? Possibly? It's hard to say. Descend. Bottom floor is just getting the whelp every time. There's no world around it. Click it. We blast the conduit. It's good. I need to get the collector. It's important. I'd like to save 3 Pyre health. That's also important. We do 1 ping here. That's good. We earn $5. Great. We ping one here. I'm going to blast on middle. It's good. Good money. I will play the lava flow on bottom floor because why not? We'll have the ability to heal. Okay, this is a good opportunity to play the calcified ember, I think. We have good tools to get out of this. Burn that. Play the heal upstairs. Yes. We'll have an overstack effect that's not ideal. Yeah, hard to say, but fair enough. I will play it here. It's fine, I think. Okay. Now, I do need to make sure... Yeah, there's no ascend, fortunately, on the upstairs thing. Let's go ahead and ping out a 6-1 here. I'll play the whelp to blast it. I don't care about the healer. I'd like to try to stop as much damage as possible. Ah, that whelp is going to be unplayable, isn't it? It's true. Stop a hit. I guess actually shooting the front dude is almost certainly the best play. Well, is it? I don't know. It's kind of an equal wash. Or I could shoot the boss for some number. We're going to save the health here and play everything else out. Should be acceptable. We take some hits here, but it's not too bad. Shade Guard exists, which I appreciate. But this is the evacuation turn, I think. We gravity up here. I bloated whelp. Blast the back line, right? Then we get second shield steward in, pushing a respectable number. I will heal Gilda for I want money. And I think we kind of assemble what's probably the best form of this. Because Shade Guard does way more than we're ever going to get otherwise. Whew, not ideal. I think we earn a lot of value by simply buffing heals here. Yeah, we actually do incredibly get out. Great work. This is Descend. I'm not losing. Great work. And then we can just shoot for 25. It's not great. Shade Guard is killing him on turn. We do earn some money here, which is something, but Shade Guard does most of the work. There's a reason I drafted this guy, right? He's kind of just a great guy to have. Okay, good. Pyre Cask into a boss can make huge swings. I really like this card. Second Alchemy would be good if it weren't for Calcified Ember. Let's take the Pyre Cask. Okay, and see, we immediately run into the problem where we don't see Phase Blessing. That's the nature of the game. I don't need third gravity. Meddler? The only meddler if I'm forced to play Astrologer, and I don't think I am convinced I need to. Second Bloody Moon would be good if not for Calcified Ember. Guess it's playable, but I don't want to take this. It hurts me a lot. I'll take $10. I'm going to a shop. We save money here, or the Dragon's Horde. We're going Steel for sure. See what we hit. Multi-strike dualism, that could be cool. Huh. Spell Slam. Silent Sentinel. Dualism is interesting on him because it works on his ability. Do I need spell weakness for anything? It's not terrible, but I don't love it. It's a lot of health, right? That is a lot of health. He doesn't take Avarice very well, though. I guess he has 10 damage. He could swing at least. He could shield check something. Yeah, maybe I take him. It's probably better than Astrologer in most cases. Keeps Avarice alive longer. Earns more money. Hits. Alright, I'll grab the Sentinel. I'm not convinced I need to do the big purchase on it. I am thinking, however, this is just Shade Guard goes crazy, right? I think so. I'm a big fan of Shade Guard just punch. Shade Guard punch? Now the question is, do you give up? What does that mean? What that means is, do I just put a plus 20 in him and hope I overstack here? Really depends on my pathing. Next magic shop is, yeah, I mean, next magic shop is ring 6. Yeah, I'll be real with you. I do, man, this is such, it feels bad. It feels bad. Do I need this? Where am I going? Where alcoves am I hitting? No way I'm going to earn enough money to play the trinket shop here. It's going to be magic shop, boons. Dupe there is great. That's on alchemy for sure. By ring 5, I'm hoping to be pushing 8 per round. Okay. There's an arm shop on ring 5. That's pretty good, I think. It's true. Okay. It does have an alcove. There's 2 chances here to overstack. I did learn, by the way, you can't get Arcus event in ring 3. They want you to have more health for it, apparently. I think we hold on this, if I'm being honest with you. I do think... I wish very much that I could see where my bonus bogworm growth space was. Like, I win the combat, and I don't know where I rolled that next one. So, terrible, right? I can't, if I re-roll 75, I won't be able to afford anything. All right, we're going to hold off. I'm being greedy, but I think it works. We'll hopefully not get punished too hard for it, right? Hopefully. What do you guys do here? Is this right to... Do I overstack him with a plus 20 and hope it's enough? This just doesn't feel like it's that effective. I'd rather hold for a Titanite on him or something. There's a lot of overstacks that are not worth it. I think we hold, man. This is a really hard call, but I think it's correct. All right, I'm clicking the alcove. You can't stop me. Graft a random equipment on a unit or gain a random graft unit. Now, I haven't yet figured out what is the common assistant that the starter erratic assistant, is that in this pool for random graft unit? I don't know yet. I've always been afraid to try. What random grafts could punish me here? Can you roll... I mean, I really need to learn what's in this list. Can you roll Stoic Plate? That seems like that would just end my Shade Guard to put it on him. Fortunately, this isn't an overstack. There's a lot of good stuff. I think the good stuff outweighs the bad stuff. Like, very certain. Can you get Void Armament? I mean, I guess if he's backline, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but that would be pretty cursed. I don't think you can get the Penitent suits. That would just be stupid. I assume that they would disable that. So, it's just like, don't hit Stoic Plate, I guess. Most of them are net neutral. I'm going to try. Shade Guard, my man, here we go. What did you get? What did we roll on you? Mind Cage. Well, it's too bad I didn't gamble that into Silent Sentinel. I mean, it doesn't do anything, but it is +4/+4, so... Okay, maybe I can give him an event ability? That'd be kind of cool. Well, alright, I guess we'll see. It's free stats, so I'm not mad. It's also neat because it's not an overstack, right? Like, look at this thing. This is like just a free thing. It's weird. Titan Trial, click it. Yeah, it's just a free thing. Kind of surprising that that doesn't behave that way. Anyway, we rolled pretty well here. I do get Shade Guard in front of Gilda here, which is great in my opinion. He's a real good tank. And then I can do Sentinel and Astrologer down middle. I'll ascend if I can. Good, I can ascend here. I'm going to bring up Astrologer because I think it's a good call. Bottom floor is Lava Flow into Whelp Blast. Now, unfortunately, this does switch things around a bit. It's going to cycle me. That's okay, I think. Just blast the boss. Yeah, we blast the boss because this one's a consumer. Sure. Fine. We earned some cash. I'm good with that. Alchemy is always the click here. Desperately need to play Chosen Shield Bearer. Shield Steward here. We'll whelp downstairs to blast that out. I'm going to take this opportunity to heal my unit. For sure. I have no phase control right now. I did skip a Meddler. I know that people are going to be like, hey, you shouldn't have skipped Meddler. And sure, bud, I get it. But I don't think he's really helping, and I don't think I'm fitting him on the floor right now, and I don't think I need it that badly. Like, I'm playing Astrologer because he exists. I don't think he's long for this world. Imagine if I had taken the Eclipse Room. The problem is I saw the Shade Guard later. If I had him first, I would have absolutely grabbed it. It would have been sick here, but alas. I get an Ascend, which is kind of nifty. Might as well ascend my lad, right? This is cool in the sense that I can also play out middle a little bit, get these Train Stewards now. It's cool because it means I can get more Avarice. Making big floor is money, right? You gotta go top here, right? I think so, yeah. I do not wish to sap myself. We're clearing the floor, which is great, I think. So that's cool. Pyrecast really belongs in the boss here, I think. We're gonna ping in the back here. I think that's easy call. I can throw some whelps. I will throw whelps in front. This is not adding a lot of damage otherwise. I'm actually gonna blast it just to get the other one in. Do we Pyrecast here? It's a lot of sap. I think we just let it sit, actually. And then I go ahead and Silent Sentinel here just because it gets the spell weakness on the main guy. I'm gonna save this. Sure, fine. Astrologer is now in front. He's very bad for this, but oh well. Fine, right? Fine. Now I can Pyrecast the boss freely. I do want to heal upstairs. It's very important, I think. Yes, I can tank middle. We get a kill. That's great. Let it sit. Decent cash, right? We're earning good money here, so I'm happy about that. Alchemy. Pretty much no way I can save Astrologer. So, rip, I guess, right? Even with healing, he just does die to 11 damage. It's gonna have to be the way of things. I guess I could heal him and drop him and maybe ascend him next turn. Hold up, how gigabrain is this? You heal, you descend, right? My guy is a champion. I will hang in the back? Maybe. Should have done this in a different order if so. I think we're just gonna shoot the boss, actually. That's good. And then we're going to heal upstairs, I suppose is fair. Yeah. Cool. All right. Now, heal. I guess I could have run into a bad situation here, and then we ascend him up. Ha-ha! Amazing. We should cruise. You just let this go. It's fine. Okay, fair enough. We earn a bunch of cash here. That's pretty good. I feel decent about this. Do we walk? We do walk. The ability doesn't do anything. I want to maximize hits, so I think this is just like heal, don't shoot, do no damage, let it walk. Cool. How much money? We walk in at 210. Let's see what we end at. Pretty solid. Already 285. That's 75 gold made in Relentless. I'm pretty happy about that. Idle turning has to be the pickup. This is survivability. We're making a big floor. I think I have to click this. Magic shops are now in my path. Hothead is really good. Now, granted, Hothead does not answer entropy very well, but that's okay, right? We can make this work. He can play bottom floor or mid floor and do something. I think he's right no matter what you say here. He's got to be a pick. And then it's always going to be Ember, I think, here. It just kind of has to be for what we're doing. I have 8 Dragon's Horde. Loot the Horde. Yes. Flaming Talons or Hidden Coffers. I am duping on this floor. I sure am, which means I very well might have the ability to alchemy twice. Alchemy twice, maybe alchemy 3 times? Flaming Talons is what I click if I need power right now, and it is good power. Let me be clear, it's strong. This helps so much into something like Kel. I don't think I'm gonna take Flaming Talons here. I think we need the strength right now, especially because I don't actually know what Lady Gilda's Avarice path does when it levels up. It might be bad. Let's take the Talons. I think I need the power. Yo, Vola's tuning fork is pretty cracked. that does only affect the whelps, but making them free is good. Fortunately, Witchweave does not benefit from this, sadly. Prismatic Dragon Scale. I don't know what world it is that I don't take damage from this point forward. They gain conduit and damage on Moon Cycle. I do not have any. This is like Meddler, Pixie, and the rare banner unit. So I guess this is Vola's, in my opinion. It helps a little bit. Sure, it's fine. We will go right. I think it's correct. Magic Shop, money, big fan. A lot of cash here. We get the intrinsic. That is going into gravity. 100%. What's the other one? Heal. I was really hoping to get the -2 lining up with a remove consume on title turning, but that's going to have to be it. Ascend with gravity is just big. +20 consume. Burn a Witchweave. Yes. -2 consume. I don't want to get rid of him that badly. Is Holy Stone ever correct anywhere? Title turning? I like Holy Stone when I have a lot of money. But I don't have a great target for it, in my opinion. Yeah, it's never going in title turning. It's a little too expensive. We'll spin here, I think. Bad rolls. The +10's going in the Bloody Moon. At least 35 is a really good threshold. -1 I'll play. Double stack is not it. Permafrost is not it. It's a bummer. Okay. The other thing that's worth noting is that title turning benefits from my kingdom, my Tears of the Kingdom, or whatever, Kingdom's Tears. So it's below curve normally, but without conduit, it's not very impressive. Still, 20 armor is 20 armor, right? It's like, we're happy about it, in my opinion. I don't know what I would -1 here. Alright, the dupe is easy. It's alchemy. I need to be making a lot of Dragon's Hoard at this point. Let's see what we get out of Avarice here. Oh, how interesting. She does more damage with money. So she's Baby Goldtooth, right? Goldtooth is what, 15? Logbook. I think I've seen Goldtooth. Right? Have I won with Goldtooth? I don't actually know. Yeah, I have. Okay. He's 15. Okay, so that's what I thought. This guy used to be so busted in the demo. He got nerfed and he's still incredible. Okay, so she's like large. Avarice 5. So she earns money and then also does more damage. That's interesting. I mean, I'll go in. Right? I'll go in on this, I think. Guild Mother's probably really good with Bogworms, right? We can actually slot something in front of or behind her. Anyway, we're going to go in on this. I guess that's okay. There's maybe a world at some point where I consider ascending her so she's in back and therefore not tanking. Well, she's not anyway because of, you know, Shade Guard, but I should have taken that. The Perspective Eclipse Room is funny. I should have maybe considered that. That's not something I normally go on, but I guess there's 2 silence, man. It would have been pretty decent. It's interesting. I think we buy the -1 anyway, right? Like, I make title turning cheaper. Even if I see a remove consume later, it's still good, in my opinion. Sure, I'll take it. I'd like it to be playable. I will also pay for removals here. I think we stand to benefit from cutting some trained stewards a bit. We're not able to play them all out. This does hurt Gilda's damage, but I kind of don't care. She'll earn more money, it's fine. Who dies from Prayer Stone? Astrologer? Do I care? Not really. I have no real scaling on Hothead yet. Yikes. Alright, fair enough. Well, I'm taking this trial anyway. We can have Shade Guard punch something, I guess. He's upstairs. He's tanking. Great work. Go team. Let's get Gilda in, I think. She fits on the floor pretty well here. We can then do Sentinel, who I think is better than Astrologer, and Hothead, who's chilling. I guess I can play them all, right? There's no reason not to. Sure, why not? Who ascends? Good question. Blast the dude downstairs. Curses? No one likes curses. I will ascend Hothead, I guess. There's no real scaling to be said here, right? I have no damage boosting, so there's no reason to bring him up. Sentinels, I guess kind of whatever. I guess I could bring up Astrologer because he at least scales damage. Sure, let's raise him up. Alright, fine. Let's toss the Pyre Casket, the front thing, so that we actually get the KO. Good. What do I ping here? It's a good question. Let's toss the lava flow at the enemy down below and I guess shoot him. Sure. Fair enough. We clear upstairs. We earn some cash out of it. I'm good with it. Fine. Bloody Moon is a great play on bottom, but I actually think it's just lava flow first. Mid floor kind of looks like whatever. I am blasting here though, right? I actually kind of prefer if I do whelp, shoot, and then you shoot the Bloody Moon at the shield bearer, and we can play the spear steward, or the shield steward rather. Should have put the sentinel in front because he can heal. That's a thought I omitted and should not have dealt with. I think with breathing fire here, we actually do get the kill. Thanks, heroic hothead, for everything. Interesting. Spell weakness. Like this. Does this kill? Does, actually. Impressive. Okay, so do you title turning upstairs? It's not bad, but I don't think I benefit that much from it. I could save Hothead. I want to save this for my Relentless turn, though. Let's go Calcify. I can't believe this guy walks on me. It's such a bummer. All right, let's Calcified Ember and play the Vengeful Shard here and move on. I think it's going to be fine. All right, need to start healing. Curses are annoying. Great. This guy breathes fire and doesn't get the kill because it's a bummer. I think it is, by the way, you have to drop these curses or we never draw anything useful ever again. So, huge bummer, but fine, I guess. You just have to do this, right? Blast a guy. I mean, I need to kill them is the thing. Argument to killing the bottom floor dude. Play alchemy. We gotta kill some of these guys. These are such deadly waves. It's so easy to sleep on how dangerous Penance Seekers is as a combat if you don't have an answer to this. And the problem is I let Hothead die. This is a mistake. I should have absolutely tanked with the Sentinel. That is a mistake on my part. Tactical error. May cost me my restart here. I'll tell you what, this combat, man, I'm just coming up short on this guy again. 3 health. Not feeling very strong. I could ascend evac here. Evac is an option. Gets the kill, saves 6 health. I thought these guys did less damage. I didn't realize they were 6. We evac, we save 6 Pyre health, but I basically don't get to play cards. Ugh, I think it's correct regardless. You hate to see it. Breathe fire on middle, I suppose. It's fine. Need jack strips or something. I don't know. Burn a lot of money. I don't think we win here right now. Ugh, look at this. Alright, we play 3 curses and alchemy, and that's that. Like, dumb turn, but it is what it is. I'm gonna save Spell Slam for Relentless. I don't think we win on Ajax, right? Does he just, like, body us completely? Maybe. Especially with these draws. This Penance Seeker's killing me here. Alright, Bloody Moon is at least something. And then we get 4 curses. Thanks, Monster Train, right? Like, I haven't seen a good card yet. We only get 1 curse next turn. I think he just bodies us. Alright, like, not great, in my opinion. The descend play here is you shoot the guy in back. I think we heal up in front, which pushes some numbers. You title turning. Yeah, he does just kill you. Now, math, right? Do we win or lose to him? I don't actually know. It's what? 1,000 minus 808, right? Divided by 50. Now, it's actually 54, so correction, he has Pyre Gel. So he hits me 4 times. I do lose just narrowly. So, okay, we lose here. All right, so we do give up our restart. Man, I didn't realize this would be so tight. So, okay. There goes the win streak. We have to deal with it. This is like, I don't know, she's doing okay, but she's not really carrying a lot of weight. Like, in a lot of cases, I'd rather just have, I don't know, Miser on my floor. Maybe she kind of sucks, actually. All right, well, here we go. Shade Guard is still the tank, I think. This is correct. We'll play it out because it's hard to get them together. I think there's an argument for Hothead middle, but then the Ascends are pain. Okay, so let's correct this by Sentinel in front and hope that this works. Okay. All right, I do think it is correct to ascend the Astrologer. I do think we want to... Maybe we save the Pyre cask and hope for the best. Maybe. It's an interesting challenge, right? Maybe it's a thought? I don't know. We'll ping this guy here. I'm going to save the Pyre cask? All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll try this. All right, we ping out on bottom or shore. Actually, we do play the Lava Flow. We play this turn out pretty much identical to before, and then I will blast this guy. That's fine. I will tank on the Whelp here, I think. Probably good. Shoot that. Shield Bearer out. All right, fine. Okay. This is Breathe Fire turn. This is when things get rough, right? This is Breathe Fire. I do need to do it. Yes. Okay. Argument for tanking. It's a good argument. Silent Sentinel. Use the Whelp. We shoot that guy. Good stuff. I do think this is Calcified Ember Curse here still. The turns look very similar. The difference is we're going to have Hothead among the living for a little bit longer, which I think is pretty important. Right, this wave, we ping out in middle. You get Whelp, shoot, ping, ping, double curse, and then next wave we get Hothead breathing fire, which is something. That helped. We actually just lose him anyway, right? And I can't even evac him except safely, which is a huge bummer. Do I give up here? I mean, sadly, I think I do. He's gone. He dies to the Prayer Stone. We have to assemble the floor, which I think is correct. I think you Whelp bottom floor. We do 1 damage. We hope we draw another Whelp. And it'll just have to do. There is no other Whelp. I just incanted upstairs for no reason. So that's great. Go me. Well, it'll be gone before the boss at least. Ugh. 3 curses per turn. I can ping out 1. Top floor is fine, don't incant. We ping out, I think, is correct. Sure. Play 3 out here. Save everything else. Ping the boss for 3 damage. It'll have to do. I don't want to sap any further. We are unsapped for the boss, so that's good. We draw a Pyre cask, gets the kill. Alright, so that was the play. I needed to hold the Pyre cask. It swings this in a huge way. The rest of this is I want to just heal my guys because there's a possibility. Yeah, there was the possibility that Shade Guard lasts longer, but fine. Alright, goodbye my win streak. It's okay. Let's get sapped to near nothing, but as long as the number is non-zero, we still do push through. So, fair enough. Earn a lot of money at least, which is something. Payoff is probably really good here. Higher health is strong. It's better than Sacrificial Chamber for sure. Planetarium is good for title turning, I'll tell you that much. Good for pings, good for other stuff. Cover of Night is survivability too, kind of. Kind of? Consume card? I don't know. competing with a better consume card for remove consume. I'll grab the planetarium here, I think. Although Cosmic Bolt is good, but yeah, I think I need a room card that does something, so here we are. 6 is enough for me to want to loot it. Hellfire Bellows, yes, it's good with the claws. Jackstrips is incredible. What good rolls. That's going to blast Purified Souls. We go to the right here, I think. Could go Trinket Shop, go hard, remove stuff. This is a good dupe. What do you dupe here? I think there's a lot of good things we can consider. Another alchemy would not be wrong. The alcove. I don't have anyone to overstack very effectively, so meh. Trinket Shop might be really good here, actually, with removals. True. I don't know what the Pyreborne banner's doing. I'm going to go to the arms shop. I think we can do a lot here. Overgrowth Carapace Boiler Room is fun. Stoic Plate Mail. No. Look at this alcove, see what we roll. The Penitent Suit overstack. I can put something on Celebrate, gain attack, but it gets fragile, which means I can't ascend it. Which is not good, I don't think, right? These are not great. No, these are not great. Putting... Huh. You could do some crazy stuff with Deployment Ember if I put the Ascetic Penance into a bad unit that I don't actually want to play that much. That is, for instance, a Shield Steward. You can't get this Ember in... No, it's a summon trigger. Okay. So you do Asceticism into, what, Shield Steward here? And we just leave him in the deck, right? And we simply do not play him, right? And then later on, he becomes a net 2 gain in deployment because the Ember Drain goes away. That's true. All right, sure, bud. Just put it in a Shield Steward. All right, fair enough. It's not... That's a bad overstack, but it's fine. Overgrowth is how you make Hothead good. Great. Boiler Room is probably really good on Hothead's floor, but I can probably do better. Let's re-roll. Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors lets you do crazy stuff depending on where Bogworm is hitting. I think we take that. Deployable is... To be clear, I think it probably deserves going into Overgrowth on Hothead. Right? Right. Yeah, this is just dope. Merge equipment. Don't have a great merge target, but that's okay. Deployable there is still strong. I could purge something, maybe? What's the dupe on this? Double gravity? What's my banner, my Ember situation like here? 1, 2, Astrologer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Ember right now. I can actually play it if I am willing to take the Ember Drain from Shield Steward, which is interesting. Makes my turn 1 pretty weak, but it's not bad. True. You can play it out, right? We can do this. I think you can do some jank that's interesting here. So, what do you dupe? Basically, I'm thinking, is there ever a chance it's Overgrowth Carapace? I don't think that's true. I think it is just straight up title turning. We're going to go for more survivability on the floor. Having a second one is never wrong. That's actually why I put the -1 in it in the first place. Sure. We're not going to take third alchemy here. I'm going to save some cash so Gilda hits a little harder. We move on. Yeah. All right, -1 Ember. That sucks, but it's going to have to be okay. You need the cash. Where my Ember at? 6 space, 6 bottom, 7 middle, 6 top. So it's going to be Hothead, get huge on middle, I think. Shade Guard for sure goes upstairs. Gilda, and then it's... Yeah, to play everything out that you want, you have to do the Shield Steward, right? Which is unfortunate, but it lets you do Hothead Overgrowth on turn 1. And we can put the Astrologer down who will ascend up. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. Bloody Moon is a fantastic roll here, in my opinion. Free Ember. And we Gravity up. Good. We play Alchemy. And I guess you just throw the Whelp down, right? Sure, great. My man is getting Lorg, which is good. We like Lorg. He's Lava Flow bottom for sure. Let's toss the guys up there. We Alchemy, 100%. I could Descend something. I guess it doesn't really matter here. We're going to Breathe Fire. Not Breathe Fire on that guy. I think we do just Breathe Fire here to work on that fellow. Yeah, fair enough. Now, once he's humongous, you can ascend him onto the floor, and it's pretty cool. We are always Witch Weaving for money on bottom floor, and then I think we do Tidal Turning up top. It's a pretty good roll. And I tank this hit on Whelp. Take 1. I'd like to roll Hothead here pretty quickly, I think. This, by the way, is a Breathe Fire double heavy wave. Simply Shadow Realm them. Get rid of the Calcified Ember. Bottom floor, this does nothing. True. Tank on middle. Okay, fair enough. It heals something upstairs. It does nothing. I guess I put 1 down. We take 1 more damage. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we're going to let the Whelp take it. Breathe Fire on this turn, 10 times out of 10. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, we do need to Lava Flow this floor then, 100%. Then we can Whelp and shoot it. It's good. It's really weird to me. This floor that's coming up next is stronger than the final wave of the combat, which is just weird. It's just odd, in my opinion, that they do that. But fair enough. Here, Silent Sentinel can go chill. Alright, fine. Okay, Silent Sentinel, you're doing your best. Breathe Fire on him. We're going to pop the guy downstairs, 100%. 39 plus 11 is 50, so I can push this if I pop in front. Great work. Go ahead and you Bloated Whelp middle, gets rid of that. We play both Vengeful Shards. We save Hothead for Relentless here. He's also got that spell weakness to go, which is good. Floor is free money. Alright, great. Hothead should do truckloads of value here. Yes. Argument for ascending him upstairs. The better argument is Alchemy into Payoff, however, for 12 health. We Breathe Fire. Seems good. He's pushing a lot of numbers, right? We're happy about it. Obviously, we give up a little bit of health, but this guarantees the win. And we also get the other Alchemy, which is great. Tidal Turning is a good play here. Cool, we earn cash. This is pretty decent money earning, at least. 495 start, we're going to keep going up a bit. We get the kill. Okay, 550, 8 Dragon's Horde, we're cooking. Alright, it's a shame about what happened with the reset. The misplay. It was all about saving the Pyre cask for the boss. That's going to potentially have cost us the medal. Well, it did cost us the medal, but I mean, I think we win this run potentially from here anyway. Just a terrible feeling, because I don't treat this as a real win streak. And I've gotten questions in comments that seem kind of insane to me, asking me why I don't just, like, abandon the run immediately after breaking the medal. And let me just tell you, in case you forgot, I am recording for YouTube, and the channel benefits from me finishing the runs. So we're going to do it anyway. Plus, there's a lot to learn, so. Anyway, Tome of Contracts here is not very good. Fine. Not very good. I mean, I guess I could just throw it into Hothead and it's fine. Alright, buddy. Here you go. He can breathe every turn. Glittering Draught, Conduit's nice. Silver Ink. I don't have a lot of pings that really benefit from this. I don't think it's that. Moonrise, no. Glittering Draught for this. I think I just sell it, right? Silver Ink's not terrible, but it's just Witch Weaves and I guess the Tidal Turnings. Eh. Moonrise doesn't do anything here. True. In fact, I'd prefer to be a knight most of the time because it scales. We're going to loot our 8. Good. We'll now go to Hidden Coffers. I could take the Ember Charge, which actually offsets the Ember Drain for now. Which is kind of interesting. Huh. Let's take Hidden Coffers instead. We'll take it right. That makes more sense. Emote Tome. Emote Tome. Never Odie's Totem here. It's Emote Tome 10 times out of 10. Very strong pickup. I will now go look at Steel Shops. We have much to gain. Yes, we have much to gain from Steel Shop. Titanite, incredible. Hothead, eat everything. Tiny Stone. Shadeguard's cooking? Shadeguard cooks with Tiny Stone? He goes in back now? Very strong, especially if I dupe him. It's kind of funny, the Mind Cage ended up on him even though he doesn't have an ability. Make Hothead tiny. There's an idea. Interesting. Huh, well, I don't know about that. What else is here? Removals? Think about it. Think about what I want to cut here. The Whelps are 0 opportunity cost besides drawing them, which, you know, not great, but fine. The Shield Steward's actually useful. I think, I don't mind the Witch Weaves, but I think we do still cut them, right? I guess I could burn out Astrologer here. It's probably better we can do. Kind of like free real estate, though, but is it really free? We go dupe. 2 dupes in our future. I could dupe Tiny Shadeguard and play more of them. Guess I don't hate it. He benefits a lot from it. Sure, buddy, get Tiny. I'm alright with that. We'll spin here anyway. We do see the other multi-strike, so I think actually the pickup here is... I was hoping for a large stone, is we pimp out Astrologer. Right? There you go, bud. Sure. He's just a vessel for Avarice at this point, which is pretty funny. And I guess I'm... Sure, here, Shield Steward. If you ever attack, you earn money for me. Great. I guess. The removals here, I think they are Witch Weave. Like, I don't hate this card, but it's not benefiting me enough to really care. We could clear out a Whelp, but whatever. It's fine. Fine. We do double tap on the Witch Weave, and this should be okay, right? I don't want to get rid of all of them, but we'll get rid of some of them. We'll move. 2 of them are consumed, so keep that in mind at least. The redraws here are like, what do you even play after redraw? It's basically just spam Bloody Moon, which, let me be clear, I'm not mad about. We'll move on here. Save some cash. Go trial mode. Kale shouldn't stand too much of a chance. Only 6 on bottom. He won't keep growing after a certain point. 7 upstairs, which does let us do some crazy stuff. Gilda. I still think Shadeguard makes sense in front, so we'll play him, even though he's now small. And Hothead middle really makes a lot of sense. I think Hothead bottom is better here, though. Even if I don't get as much scaling. Yeah, I think so. So... Shield Steward... Bottom floor, face tank a bit. I don't know how much damage is going to be coming in, though. Big space cost. I'll play him middle. Okay, he has to tank for Astrologer anyway. Okay, then we go Hothead into Overgrowth here. I guess I can put the Shield Sentinel in. Alright, our floor is looking like something... I guess I could have put him upstairs? It's a weird feeling. Alright, we can... ascend And ascend here, which is neat. I get planetarium upstairs. Hothead. How are we taking out this? Do I send another guy up? Do you want to make Shield Steward a part of this floor too? He does earn you money. It's good to earn money, as it turns out. 5-5. He doesn't push this number yet, right? This guy's going to walk on me. Cause me all manner of problems. I actually think I do want to ascend this Strain Steward, right? Kind of funny. Breathe Fire here is not worth it. We save. Alright, fine. Okay, we should earn a lot of cash, but it's okay. Now we're at a point where Breathe Fire is good. Alchemy, for sure. The fact that I can emote Tome Alchemy is kind of sick. Big fan. Breathe Fire. Pop Cherub. Tank one, but not both. I don't want to feed out the Chosen Sniper's Rage. I will pop middle because it at least does push something through. Spell weakness and stuff. Alright, Hothead, don't die on me, brother. Incoming Tome of Contract. Lava Flow upstairs. It's decent. Decent title turning. Bloated Whelp, I think. Tanks on bottom, right? Does he? Save 6? Nah, no. I'll take the healing upstairs, I think. Good card. Okay, fair enough. Tome of Contract. I guess I'll put the other one into Silent Sentinel. Happy to have it, I suppose. May as well put this into the boss. Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, fair enough. I get to breathe fire every turn now, which is great. Do we double tap alchemy? No, I don't think we need to. No, I don't think we need to. So in that case, Bloody Moon is pretty high value to dupe, but... Ooh, we get it on middle, that's nice. I think the play is actually just double Lava Flow downstairs, then we breathe fire downstairs, clear the floor, we pop in middle, I get alchemy here, play everything else out, face tank the 6. Actually 3, but it's okay. We are still earning cash, which I appreciate. So cool. And I think, if I'm being honest with you, this is a double title turning floor upstairs. Breathe fire downstairs, thank you. Double title turning. Decent. Breathe fire again, I guess. I can push like 100 damage here if I shoot the boss, but I don't really care. Not getting any scaling downstairs. I can bait the boss to middle. I will. This does cause a problem because this unit downstairs... Well, yes, he does die, actually, so that works out. Now here, isn't this just payoff twice? Right? I think you go payoff, Bloody Moon middle, alchemy... Payoff? So much value. Wow. Breathe fire downstairs, of course. I take 2, but like we're up 40-something health here, which is great. Hothead should just send this to the Shadow Realm, I think. You go Pyre Cask on the boss. Then you Hothead for like 500 damage. Then we ascend him so he keeps growing. And we cook, right? We hit 10 Dragon's Horde and we're good. Cool. Now, bottom floor doesn't look great because you get a lot of stats here. But I think what you can do is... I can descend. And then Hothead wins. I don't think I want Hothead to win the combat, right? Yeah, I don't think I want Hothead to win the combat, if I'm being clear. So, with that in mind, we just let it rip. Fine. Hothead will walk up. I'd like this damage shield maybe buys a turn. It's good. It's good, actually, right? We're fine with this. How does Hothead die? I guess it's all that damage shield. Okay, well, let's get rid of one of these things at least. I guess I could bring Hothead upstairs, actually, which isn't this just way better? True. True. Alright, cool. Hulk out. Now this floor just goes nuts. Breathing with Hothead does proc Avarice, which is neat. Well, only if you push damage shield. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Sure, we crush. Push numbers. Okay, well, that's fine. I think Train Steward has already earned his cash back from that Avarice. We have 10 Dragons Horde. We're going, it goes off. Ritual Tome is the pickup here. I would love Titan Skin on whatever is living in front. I'd like to draw cards here. Great, I'm going to loot this. 10, seems legit. Ember Charge is nice. Pyreborne's Insignia. It does just convert the Graft on Shadeguard immediately into Conduit 4, which I don't hate. Dragons and Whelps gaining 8 does benefit Hothead, though. Suppose. I think Ember Charge is probably the more exciting pickup. There's a lot of things I could draft on this that would be really good here. I'll take that, yeah. We get the Pyreborne's Insignia anyway. Shale Shell is an interesting option for poor survivability, but it's something, right? Sure is something. I'll take the Conduit here. I think it's better. And then we get Winged Steel, which feels just correct. Cleansing Water is neat, right? We don't have to fear Purified Souls because we have Jack Strips. Let's just take the Winged Steel here. It's really good. Extra free card draw is nice. All right, now I do want to keep looking for stuff for Hothead. A large stone would be nifty. Silent Sentinel, I guess, could take stuff too. Starting Hothead at a higher damage number is at least correct. We'll go left. I think there's things we can pick up. Tiny Stone. Meh. Dualism on Silent Sentinel. I'm rich enough at this point that I will click it. And I'll re-roll, sure. See what we get. Huh, another Titanite. I'm not happy with it. I guess I put that on Silent Sentinel, pimp this guy out. He's not what I wanted to have. Do you Endless Hothead? Probably, actually, right? Sure, it's enough. That works great for Titans. Look at the alcove here, see what we hit. Bone Dog's Pendant. It's definitely the pendant here. I have no chance of getting enough value out of the Bone Dog himself. The final payout. Avarice 10 and plus 20 for 100 gold. This is fine. This feels like, I don't know, Gilda seems not good, maybe? Like, what is this, 20 for 100, so we have like 7, so plus 140. She's 170, 90. Am I happy about that? Not really. Not really. Mark of Invasion. That's fine. I have Purified Soul Murder here. It's fine. We have Jack Strips. We're good. I still haven't gotten the stupid Shield Steward payout. How long do you gotta wait on that? I don't know. I'm going to be playing Hothead middle, I think. Just every time. Good. I'll play the Steward. I think I need to. Okay. Gilda. Astrologer can actually just fit on the floor, right? It's fine. Oh my gosh, I can actually just put everything in? Sure, okay, fair enough. It's good, right? Hey, illegal. Don't kill Hothead. Illegal. Here, I breathe fire once, and then Hothead slays everything. Now Hothead is strong. Sheesh. I'm gonna blast one of these guys for sure, I think. Ah, well, I can just emote tome for dollar bills, as it turns out. We will do this. It's good to do this. I'm just gonna shoot this guy. It doesn't matter. Breathe fire here. It doesn't matter. Again, either way. You can ascend something and save health because it dies to jack strips. Sure, why not? Fair enough. All good. They all die at middle. It's good. I'm at basically max health, so kind of what's the point, right? Here, Hall of Mirrors. Get him. Bloated whelp. Ha! Doesn't actually matter, I know. I guess I don't really care that much. Here, breathe fire. Haha, I've got him. Look at me, killing enemies. I'm doing the thing. Wow. Let's just click Silent Sentinel because it's 6 health. It's fine. Okay, now this turn, I kind of do want to play double title turning. It's big survivability, right? Huge survivability. Huge numbers. It's good to do. Feels good. Breathe fire. Haha. It doesn't matter. Healing? Healing? Okay, don't care. I guess I could lava flow this. Kind of doesn't matter there either. Sure, I'll click that at least. Rest of this, I don't want to scale that guy. It's fine. I did just cost myself 10 gold, didn't I, by pinging that? I'm not thinking too hard. That's a mistake. The pickup here is... Definitely need one Hothead, Breathe Fire, Kill Man. We definitely want to play Tome of Contracts here. I'm going to put one upstairs. Vengeful Shard. Lava Flow downstairs. Fire Cask. I'm going to save. We tank on middle. Sure. Fine. Seems good. Now, we don't answer the Herald very well. Oh, actually, the Herald, never mind, straight up dies to the combination of Hellfire Bellows, Flaming Talons, and Jack Strips, right? That's, geez, 3 does exactly 6, which is not 8. I guess I got 8 from something else and I wasn't thinking about it too hard. Sure. Let's Alchemy spam here, just load it up. Bloody Moon is a nice pickup. Take it. I could ascend something together, but I kind of am happy for my guy upstairs or mid-floor to just kind of cruise. Breathes fire for no real reason other than that he can. Sure, just let it sit. It's fine. We're earning the cash. We're getting money. Let's farm gold here, right? What is the play? I think this is as simple as title turning upstairs into Bloody Moon downstairs, into title turning upstairs into Vengeful Shard. Breathe Fire just to get this guy killed. Most of this is just farm cash, right? Make sure they lose, but whatever. And then we absolutely double tap Ritual Tome upstairs, which is huge. Become invincible. I breathe fire, and then I ascend Hothead. And now the floor is super powered, right? Cool. It's good, it turns out. All those guys do pass away. Hey, look, we figured it out. Avarice 10, breathe fire, kill everyone. I think we earn more money if I don't click Hothead here, which is entertaining, but true. I only take 2 damage either way. So I think I do want Pyre Gel, and I'm happy to take spikes on this, right? It's fine. Sure. I think that swings this and guarantees the kill, so we let it ride. Sure. Pretty much no way this backfires. Yeah, cool. Just let it sit. There's no reason to click this, right? Let the kills go. Earn cash as best as we can. We had to push through armor, but whatever. Tons of money. I don't know. That seems like it's performing okay. Soul Smelter. Greed is not bad. Calcified Ember. Soul Smelter's too late. We just skip here. None of these matter. Moonlit Glaive. I can put that on Astrologer and he at least does something. Get some conduit from the Pyreborne insignia. Sure, bud. Let's go. An actual equipment that I'm happy to take. Shale Shell gives 3 armor. Man, that really is depressingly bad. I'm just going to take Sharpened Teeth here. It's fine. Well, I guess I get Shale Shell anyway. Okay, fair enough. Lightstone casing? Where's the payout on this? Anything? Magic shop? Has the... No, there's no magic shop. Don't even bother. Yeah. Purified Soul Shard does nothing. True, I guess I take Razor Thin Crescent, which is good because I did just take up the Moonlit Glaive, so sure. Give me the payout for this stupid... Okay, great. Let's go. Complete the penance. Shield Steward is a hero now. Good job, buddy. You get to stay in this run because you're my deployment Ember play. I am going to chase the arms shop, right? There's no reason not to. I think I want the dupe more than I want anything else. We've loaded up everything, really. So, great. Trinket shop, buy everything. First time each turn it becomes full moon, gain 1 ember. This is just 1 ember every other turn, which is really good, so we'll buy it. Deepwood Oil does give free armor, so I like that. Breath of Heaven, we pretend that doesn't exist. The Whetstone draws the Moonlit Glaive for free, which is great. The Celestial Sails... What does that hit? Non-damaging spell, right? And I guess this could hit Lava Flow, which might be annoying. But if it hits like Ritual Tome, that's real sick. I mean, is it really? I can't actually play anything in deployment. We just chill on that, I think. Swift Steel Dagger. So remember, we have the Whetstone, which makes this equipment card free. So anything I want to put inside of the Moonlit Glaive becomes free. Luna Cycle Staff's going to be real slow. We have no phase support. True. How much Ember am I playing out? Am I actually playing everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, but I swing 2 bonus. So I do have... Yeah, I have everything. I can play full 10. True. So I can't add any deployable to anything that costs more than 0. Let's re-roll here. Equalizing rings, huh? I don't think there's any play here. I'm just thinking, because is there something that's tankier than it is survivable? I guess it's Shade Guard. I guess. Silent Sentinel. You could make this deployable, right? It adds 30 damage to Silent Sentinel. It doesn't scale as max health, so it doesn't matter. You could put it on Shade Guard. It's not bad, right? It's reasonable. He gains 25, and technically that means when he scales, he gains an additional 5. It's okay. I am going to take Glass Cannon and merge it into the Moonlit Glaive. This looks spooky, but remember, this pops out for free on turn 1, and we can... but I'm ascending with 5 damage. Cancel. I'm ascending with 5 damage. He has to be on the floor. Oh, never mind. I have a tiny Shade Guard. It's actually free. Consider your space requirements. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on top. Guaranteed. I had 8 at least. I can just make sure Astrologer is on top. This is actually fine. Never mind. It's great again. We've confirmed that merge. We just play him openly on top. It's fine. Boiler Room is free Ember. Yeah, okay, fair. Play that on Hothead's floor. Equalizing Rings is playable and is free. The only thought is basically like, what is the best option here, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just the question of, would I put it on someone? I guess. Is it better than Gilda having more damage? Maybe. I think it is better on Shade Guard marginally. You get 30 out of Silent Sentinel, but he hits fewer times. Mind Cage isn't doing much on him other than giving 4 conduit. Yeah, I mean, I think this provides more value net. So we will just make the deployable on equalizing rings here. All I can support. And I think we chill. The dupe here is the question of, like, what do you grab? If I were picking a most important card, what would it be? It's a good question. What's the most important card in my deck? Ritual Tome? Maybe. Title Turning? Probably. I think it's actually just got to be Title Turning here. Duplicate, yeah. All right, we get to cut 2 garbage things. It might just be get rid of 2 whelps so I don't draw them early. They are annoying. I like the 1 Witch Weave that remains. Sure. Whelps go goodbye. They're fine cards. I don't care, but Gravity, even Gravity's better, right? Because Gravity, despite costing 1, Hall of Mirrors is probably not going to be important. This ended up not being the direction we went. Maybe I just cut this. It's annoyingly hard to play. Yeah, let's actually cut the Hall of Mirrors here. Fine. You grab that perspectively. Now, do I buy out anything else? It's a good question. Shadow Sheath does make my top floor finicky, but it makes Hothead basically solo relentless, which is funny. I kind of don't care. I can endless him. It's fine. I don't want to risk that. Do I purge? 34 cards. We're drawing, what, 7 a turn? Yeah, because there's a Winged Steel in here somewhere. There it is. What do you cut at this point? It would just be whelps, which are free anyway. Most everything else is getting played. Our deployment turn is huge. I think we just walk. It's fine. Let's move. It's a real bummer on that ring 4 reset. That's just a tactical misplay that cost me that. Not happy about it, but it is what it is. Okay, yeah, we do draw, like, what is this? 9 cards in turn 1, which is huge. So, first things first, Astrologer must be upstairs, we've established, because I can't stab him. Lady Gilda must be upstairs. Shadeguard Chills upstairs as well. Shield Steward airdrops in on bottom. There you go, bud, you did it. You did it, my guy. Merged Equipment, big swing up top, actually. Big fan of that. Great. We equip on Shadeguard. Yes, it's an improvement. I then get Hothead plus Overgrowth, and I can still fit Silent Sentinel in front, which is neat, right? Neat. Cool. Titanite tank in front on top. I think we have this. It's kind of jank, but it works, right? Now here it's like 500 damage. Good grief. This could just be the title turning action, right? And then we ascend. Huh. Do I ascend anything? I guess I could put the whelp in and he earns me money. It's not bad. And then we go title turning twice, which is silly. I'm going to save that Ritual Tome. Title turning twice. Now the whelp isn't doing anything because sap is funny, but oh man, I actually could get the... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Get up here, champ, right? You don't actually hit Seraph, but whatever, fine. Whelp, blow up, sure. Guess I could be playing that on Hothead's floor. It's good to do Silent Sentinel. We get 3 armor, let's go. Cool, right? It's okay. We don't actually get to attack on most of our units, which is unfortunate, but fine. Planetarium enters the field. Boiler Room is good. I double tap Alchemy here, and play Tome of Contract instead. Yes, we drew it off the top. I think it's correct to do. I play Lava Flow downstairs, which kills the Deafening Herald on Ascend. And then we get more Dragon's Horde and we chill. Right, good. Lots of things die on Ascend. Tons of free Ember for no real reason. Other than that, we can. The double here is for sure Tidal Turning. You get to breathe twice. Huge. Tidal Turning, Alchemy, Lava Flow the boss, I guess. I get Bloody Moon, which sure I'll pop downstairs. Tidal Turning, big numbers. It's a good turn, right? Happy about that. I will heal Hothead. Anyone else need healing upstairs? No? I guess I shoot the boss then. And I'm just going to eat this Curse of Entropy because I don't care. I can pay off later, which I think will help. So, Backstrips is so good, y'all. In case there were ever any doubt. Backstrip's brother. Really powerful. Just draw a bunch of Vengeful Shards. We breathe fire on this anyway, it doesn't matter. Let it sit. One hit. Right, the one hit comes in. Second hit. Great. Just take these Curses of Entropy, I don't care. We'll fix this, it's fine. Boiler Room is just cracked, man. Boiler Room is nuts. Let's go ahead and hit Tidal Turning here. Power play for sure. Alchemy, Alchemy, draw a curse. Bummer, we Bloody Moon downstairs. Just hit this Alchemy again. Breathe Fire middle. Good. Shoot the boss. I'm not going to sap myself. I just don't care. We can fix this easily. I just have to draw it, right? Well, as soon as you draw the payoff, we're going to be fine. I just need to hit it. There you are. Okay, we have plenty of health. So this is... I think this is actually the Ritual Tome turn, believe it or not. Breathe Fire. Get it. Good. Great. We save the payoff here. I guess I could click it anyway, but it doesn't matter, right? True. How many hits do we have? We just ascend, or it's a descend. Bummer. That's okay. Shoot the boss, it's good. I don't benefit from playing any more of this stuff. We just let the Curse of Entropy chill. Great. He ascends, good. Things explode, great work. I will be redrawing the payoff at some point soon. Great work. We double tap payoff here. And now I play this stuff and it's fine, right? 102 doesn't actually matter. Fair enough, right? Fair enough. Great. I'm just playing cards because I can. Hotheaded. I'm going to save the spell weakness for Hothead, which is pretty good, I think. I have just turned this Whelp into a 319 damage tank, which is, let's be clear, pretty decent. Breathe Fire. He's too good. I am playing sap cards now. Fine. The rest of this actually just straight up does not matter. I'll heal him, I guess. Great, we did that. There's no reason to play cards downstairs. Press end turn. Okay, fine. I think we actually just have this now, right? In fact, I think we so have this that Breathing Fire here is a detriment. Huh. That might be true, actually. Join me upstairs, my friend. Join me. Great. Breathe Fire. Great. Cool. The rest of this does nothing. Just let it sit. We play everything else out, and we win here for sure. Yeah, we have it. Easy mode. Great. There's no reason to click anything. We are farming. Cool. So we did all this work, and let's think about Gilda's like not even going to be that good, right? We're going to be sitting on 1300 health here, and Gilda is just not going to be that great. I will loot here. There's no real reason not to, right? Medallion of Superiority, incredible. Took you long enough. Sizzling Firecracker. Do I want to boost Gravity's damage? Not really. Doesn't really help me that much. It's 3 more on Bloody Moon, but I don't care. I suppose I Taskmaster's Lash in the weird chance that I... What, Bloody Moon Hothead? No, I'm not going to sell it either. We'll take the Fuhrer's Breath, it's fine. Sinner Salve is neat. Split Anvil is probably unnecessary. Volatile Gauge is a funny choice, right? I think that actually just curses my deployment turn. Sinner Salve is probably the free play that I appreciate the most. Split Anvil doesn't really help me that much. It has some moments, but not many. I think we just take Sinner Salve, it's fine. Cool, fight the Titans. Alright, yeah, it's a bummer that we... Man, I'm really bummed out that I'm going to lose the medal on this just because of that Ring 4. That's a bummer misplay on my part, but really only so many things. I don't know. The thing is it wasn't even that I let Silent Sentinel not tank, right? I lost Hothead. It was that I cast the Pyre cask when I should have saved it for the boss, which is just really bizarre to me, right? Really bizarre. Hothead, my hero. Let's go. Deployable. Great work. Everything goes upstairs. Merge equipment. Shade Guard. Silent Sentinel. Put the buff in. Great. Cool. What do I get? I get double ascend, which I am going to use to just bring the lad onto the floor. Lava flow onto savagery is important. The whelp on middle tanks the corruption, which is huge. I can also just ascend. How do I live? 35 damage? How are we feeling about this? 35. He does live. He has Titanite. It's okay. Let's ascend this guy then. Yeah, fine. Great. Do we play the Curse of Entropy? Probably not, actually. Don't think we need to. I can hit the Silent Sentinel, though. We actually just take a lot of this damage because Payoff exists as a card, which is extremely good, it turns out. This is going to be my Ritual Tome turn, but I'm going to go ahead and Bloody Moon downstairs. Look at that, 35 Chosen Supplicant gameplay. Vengeful Shard. And then we wish to Tome of Contracts here for sure. Let it sit. Okay. We get pummeled on top, but he is alive, which is good. Alright. Boiler room middle, it's fine. I can heal him, which is probably really important. I can also double the Pyre Light here, which I think is correct. He will be healing my lad. I will be healing in middle. He can breathe fire. Cool, here's a whelp. Here's alchemy. I need to build this number up before I hit the payoff, right? It's very important. And I'm concerned about my damage, so I just let these bounce. I have enough pyre health that I'm not that afraid. Importantly, I'm not afraid of the fact that I just pulled all of these floors together, because it turns out Hothead is a truck and kills everything, straight up. We do always put a Bloated Whelp in front. We'll save the other one. It's not payoff here. It is Tidal Turning getting doubled. True. Do it. Firelight for sure. I'll play Silent Sentinel's ability, sure. Although maybe it's better to put it on next floor because then it puts it on Savagery. We'll do that instead, yes. No payoff here, we just bounce everything and it's fine, right? Save the bloated. Well, we chill. Great. Cool. Seems good to me. Thanks, Bloated Whelp. You did great, man. You did it. Let's Silent Sentinel up top. The double here is possibly just Firelight. I think it's correct. Great. Pyre Cask is going... That puts me way far ahead upstairs. I think Pyre Cask is going into Entropy here. We get Bloody Moon, which does nothing for me, so that's fine. Push 400 here. I'm going to shoot... Yeah, we play Lava Flow here, and then I'm going to shoot Entropy. I'm going to save the spell weakness on Savagery for a Hothead turn. True. Witch Weave is your friend. I think we just chill on the rest of this, right? Seems good. Just bounce this, I don't care, right? We're going to be fine. That Mage Blade in back is pushing out like 700 damage for the record, which is extremely cool. Here, Bloated Whelp in front, incredible news, right? Just fantastic roll. Hit Hothead. Womp. Clear the floor. This tanks the Dominion for me, which is great. I double title turning every time here, which is really important. Alchemy is important to play, right? It's good. We just continue bouncing these because I'm not afraid. Once I have enough Dragon's Horde, we will be able to just play payoff without concern. This is double title turning. Yes. Heal. We breathe fire. Great. We play alchemy. Great. We Bloody Moon. Great. We Firelight. We play the other title turning now. Could ascend Hothead up, but it does not matter. Just let it bounce. It's all good. Right? Not afraid. Playing 2 floors. Hothead is indestructible, essentially. We will be double tapping payoff here. Will we? I think it's actually double tap alchemy. And I think we actually come pretty close to winning here, right? Breathe Fire just for armor, sure. Silent Sentinel just for armor, sure. And we win next turn anyway, so it does not actually matter. Just press. I don't actually care about these Curses of Entropy anymore. We win just by playing cards upstairs, pretty much. Cool. It's fine. We have a win. I only needed the restart in one place. What a bummer, huh? What a bummer. Here, I can do the double payoff now, and we can feel pretty good about ourselves. Cool. Good. Breathe Fire, kill the whole floor, press the Curse of Entropy, press Firelight, and just win. Yeah, we get out. Alright, fair enough. Look, Ring 4, you got me. Alright, you got me. The rest of this run I had in the books. I'm gonna be real with you. Gilda, I don't think she did a lot here. I don't think she did a lot here, yeah. Let's go back. Weird. I didn't unlock anything or make any progress. I guess I've had this, what is it, this clan combo already won before, so it didn't even show the right bar. Fascinating. All right, run summary. Victory, no medal. Unfortunate. The weird thing is, Astrologer was just a vessel for multi-strike in the end, which is kind of hilarious. I had better things to dupe. Turns out, I think Title Turning is a very good card. It's pretty much all of my survivability. I took, where is it, Planetarium just to boost it. We had the Pyreborne's Insignia. Most of this was Dragon's Horde going nuts. Yeah. just starting an alchemy here leads to such crazy high rolls later on with eventually the emote tome, and it just kind of continues to go out of control. I'm so annoyed with the Ajax death. I even ran the numbers and he did kill me there. I would have eaten 45 damage and been okay with it, and it would have been fine. But I was 4 pyre health short. Really frustrating. Yeah, fair enough. Well, Ajax is easy to underestimate, I suppose. He's very low damage, but if you're not playing tall, he can just zero you out, right? And without Pyre Gel on him, he was very dangerous, actually. So Ajax, man, got me. It's such a bummer. It feels like a combat I should not have lost, but fair enough. The rest of this makes some sense. Shadeguard is a good card. Hothead is the hero of our time. He never even died, but you have to understand if he did, due to corruption or whatever, I just replay him on Titans. And even if he is 6 space, I don't care because newsflash, I had 7 plus on the floor, so it was actually just all good. Silent Sentinel's spell weakness actually did do something in the end, so I don't hate that either. What else? Just a weird floor, right? Just pretty much just using bodies, more or less. Yeah. Hothead does most of the work in the end. Hothead really hard carries this with the intrinsic overgrowth carapace, deployable. Yeah, it's really good, it turns out. Simply make my man grow big. I gotta admit, though, a major enabler of this is this random shield steward getting the ascetic absolution. Actually, really good getting a net +2 in deployment phase. Like, this is legitimate, right? It's easy to underestimate this, but that's great. I'm actually super excited about this. So, kind of crazy, but yeah, I gave that event some dirt, right? But I actually think that event did really well in this run. Even when this had Ember Drain, this was legit. So I wonder if maybe you should actually save like a Shield Steward for exactly this purpose, just in case you hit that event, right? It's kind of an interesting consideration. Not something I'd thought about before. So keep it in mind. Yeah, cool. In the end, I mean, we did great, I think. The last minute pickup of the Moonlit Glaive was great as well. We already had the planetarium and we have a wide floor, but really cool stuff. A good run overall. I think, if I'm being honest with you, Gilda earned money, but let me be clear. I think Guild Mother earns money just better, right? Because it pays out cash for survival. I saw Hall of Mirrors. I could have deployabled it, right? She could have just chilled, right? And then I could have played middle and bottom, and while she's chilling upstairs. I just don't feel like this actually did enough to justify its existence, in my opinion. So, yeah, kind of weird. She has. It's funny because this feels like the path that should have trample, but because of the way it grows, there's absolutely zero world you could ever dip one level into the guild mother. You can't take the +1 space if you're doing this. You need to have a wide floor. It's a miracle I had gravity here. So crazy. And then you also wouldn't do that anyway because you need the final payout, right? You get +10 per 100 and an extra 5 avarice. So she wasn't even that good in the end. This just felt bad, man. I actually feel like Gilda really held me back. It's kind of like Guild Mother or Bust here. Bloat Matron has some very specific synergies. I don't know. I'm not impressed with her. She's maybe one of the weaker champions, actually. Let's go to Outpost and see what we see. The barracks, lore. What a haul. Can't wait to add this to my pile, says Snotty Whelp. Aren't you forgetting something? Says Phoenix. Oh boy, taxes, right? Where's my cut, you sniveling shrimp? I was reviewing the contract you showed me, and it doesn't really say I have to give you anything, and also I never signed it, so. The contract was a formality. My golden princess needs a new purse, so either you give me that girl gold or I'll make a purse out of you. It turns out just being a bigger dragon helps. And then he flees and tries to get help. Ah, Fel shows up. Just a friendly conversation between dragons. Yeah, I believe it would be best if you left Lieutenant Phoenix. Interesting, your leader is calling you. I wonder why Gilda's not the primary champion then. So Phoenix works for her. Interesting. Should that dragon try to intimidate you again, young warrior, come find me. Think I'm in love. Look, snotty whelp, I actually don't think you're cool. But fine, it's good that you didn't get robbed, I guess. Anyway, that's enough for this episode. So far, I think 6 win streak is where I left off here. The best I've done so far at C10. Yeah, 1, 2, and then we had a 4, a 1, a 1. Man, a bad streak here. Yes, currently my win streak is 6. Ignore what it says in my logbook. This is just wrong. 22 is not real. This doesn't even count Titans. So even this is counting when I didn't even have the Titans unlocked yet. Although I guess, I don't know. I had a 6 win streak as my best. It's a bummer. That's okay though. It's fine. We get the win anyway. Sure, I make good content. Great. All right, cool. Anyway, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.